What's up guys, Mickle here, and while everyone else was panicking about when XRP was going to make its big move, on this channel we have been saying sit back and relax because it is right around the corner. In this video, I want to show you that XRP's price action is playing out exactly as we predicted, and we actually broke through some very important barriers earlier today. In this video, I want to break down exactly what happened and what I'm expecting right around the corner. I also want to go over some fascinating developments involving Bill Hinman and the SEC. Guys, it looks like the walls are finally closing in on that organization. Make sure to stick around for that. You are not going to want to miss it. Like always, your support means so much to this channel. Thank you to everyone who likes the videos and is subscribed to the channel. It really does help me out so much. Also, if you ever need a good place to buy some XRP, make sure to check out my favorite exchange, Uphold, down in the description of this video. With that said, though, let's jump right into it, and I hope you guys enjoy the content. So I want to start this video out and talk about some very interesting things going on at the SEC right now, because this is something a lot of people have been waiting for a while now, and it looks like it's finally happening. So essentially, what is happening right now at the SEC, and I have to say before we get into this, this is really because of the Empower organization. Empower is a third-party organization who investigates the government because of sketchy things that happen in the government. But what they have done is actually investigated the SEC due to conflicts of interest at the SEC regarding giving Ethereum a free pass and essentially clamping down their regulatory weight on XRP. And what we're seeing is they have made some outstanding progress. What the SEC is actually doing now is investigating itself because of the Ethereum free pass speech. Now, guys, to be completely honest with you, I don't have a lot of hope for what the SEC is going to pull out of this thing. The SEC has their inspector general apparently in the final stages of their investigation, and we're just going to have to see what we get from that. Me personally, I think the entire system is corrupted. I think the SEC is going to do whatever it can to essentially make it look like nothing happened when we all know it did happen. So I don't have any hope that the SEC is actually going to come out and say, okay, essentially the SEC was pay to play, gave Ethereum a free pass, and then sued XRP to try to hold it back. We all know that's what happened, but I doubt the SEC Inspector General is actually going to release a report saying that. But the good news is Empower is not giving up, and they say in this tweet thread that if they do not get what they are looking for, they are going to sue the SEC. So guys, if you are not following Empower right now, I highly suggest you go to X right now and give them a follow and retweet this thread. People ask me every single day, what can I do personally to make sure XRP and Ripple can get the adoption I know they're capable of? And this is one of those things that is so easy. It is so hard to make a difference as an individual. But what we have in the XRP community is something extremely special. We have one of the most powerful communities in all of crypto. We literally helped Ripple win the Ripple SEC case in getting XRP declared as not a security. That would not have happened without the XRP community. So guys, if you want something small you can do to help the cause, just get onto X, follow Empower, and retweet this. Like I said earlier, they are a private organization. They're not getting any money for this. They're just doing this because they saw the conflicts of interest going on here and thought it was absolutely egregious. So go throw your support at them. I think they really deserve it. And what you're seeing is they are making tremendous progress. I can't wait to see how the SEC Inspector General actually twists this and tries to make it seem like the SEC's free pass for Ethereum wasn't actually a free pass for Ethereum, but who knows? Maybe I'm being too pessimistic. Maybe the SEC Inspector General is actually going to pull something up here. Either way, though, I wanted to bring this to your attention because I know a lot of people are constantly asking me, when is the SEC finally going to face repercussions for all of this? Guys, things are moving slowly, but real progress is being made behind the scenes. Shout out to Empower for doing this. I want to move on though and spend the rest of the video talking about XRP price history because I have a lot of important things to say here. First of all, over the past couple weeks, I have seen a lot of pessimism in the XRP community. And I just want to say to that, I don't understand why people get so pessimistic in short-term price action. I understand there's a lot of crap coins pumping right now. Does that make me any less confident on XRP? Absolutely not. During the dot-com bubble, there was a whole bunch of fake internet companies that went on massive exponential runs and outperformed things like Google, Amazon, and Apple. But what built long-term value? What built staying power and consistent gains over time? It was the companies actually getting institutional adoption. It was the companies with real products solving real problems in the world. That is what Ripple and XRP are doing. So does watching another coin or watching another token outperform XRP make me less bullish on XRP? Absolutely not. because every single day I watch new fundamental gains in the XRP ecosystem, new fundamental gains for Ripple, the company that I understand are building long-term staying power for XRP. XRP is being positioned in front of the biggest money in the world, and that is going to do so much for XRP's long-term price appreciation that none of these other projects are even remotely close to achieving. So I want to move on and just quickly jump into the price targets, because this first price chart is something we've been watching for a while. It's the symmetrical triangle. A lot of people were tweeting out over the last couple of weeks that XRP had fallen out of this. I had been firmly saying that is just not true at all. What we're seeing right now on the short time frame is XRP bouncing off this bottom support, just like we predicted was going to happen. I have been saying on this channel that we want to see XRP move back to the middle of this symmetrical triangle and start putting back pressure on this top resistance line. What we are seeing is XRP is moving back up there as we speak, exactly like we said it would. So many people panic because of noise. So many people panic because of short-term price action. But all I see on the XRP price chart is a cryptocurrency that has been suppressed for multiple years. It's in a multiple year consolidation, but it has fundamental news that should take it to new highs. Have we gotten those new highs yet? No, but what we know is we are likely very close from that event occurring. Now, on the shorter time frame, XRP is also starting to break through its moving averages, which is a great sign for making sure XRP can stay off this bottom support line and move back up to the top resistance line. But the most important thing I want to say is, if you were ever worried about XRP's price action over the past couple weeks, past couple months, you just need to sit back and understand what you hold. It doesn't matter what any other project is doing in the short term, because there is only one cryptocurrency being positioned like XRP. I cannot find another asset out there that is even remotely close to being positioned as good as XRP is within the ecosystem being built out right now by Ripple. It is absolutely fantastic. I see so many people who essentially face a problem where they don't have confidence in their investment. Guys, what you need to understand is that those people who are investing in Bitcoin at $2, those people who are investing in Tesla at $1, those people who are investing in Amazon at 50 cents went through the same exact thing you are going through right now. They didn't think their investment was going to be the next thing to make hundreds of thousands of % returns, but they ended up doing that. It is so hard for people investing into an asset to understand that that thing that happened to all those other assets can happen to the asset they own. What needs to happen to get those exponential gains? What needs to happen to have an asset that goes up tens of thousands of %? It needs to be positioned in a place where it gets mass adoption. It needs to be a game-changing technology that can fundamentally change the world as we know it. I don't know of many cryptocurrencies that can legitimately achieve that. I know a ton of cryptocurrencies that have pumped X% over the last couple weeks, but is that long-term staying power? I would argue no. XRP is one of the few cryptocurrencies I believe that could have an Apple-like event, an Amazon-like event, an OG Bitcoin type of an event, where essentially the entire world understands all at once that this asset is fundamentally changing the world and it gets priced accordingly. Right now, no one knows about XRP. We are the early adopters. We are the patient ones who figured out about this before anyone else. We are the people who people are going to tell stories about one day saying, I know someone who bought XRP at 50 cents. I know someone who got so lucky they owned XRP. That is what people say about Bitcoin today, and there is no reason why in 10 to 15 years from now, people won't be saying that same exact thing about XRP about us. In my opinion, what I have seen in this community is people have such a hard time understanding that the same exact way people were early to other assets, they can be early to XRP. They can be early to this thing. And in the same way, all those other people in the early days of the dot-com bubble stocks, in the early days of the Bitcoin, in the early days of all these other game-changing investments were unsure of how the future was going to play out, faced constant FUD and ridicule about how it wasn't going to work out. We face those same exact things today. But over the long term, as I said earlier, assets that are changing the world, assets that are fundamentally critical to the next generation of technology we are heading into, those assets tend to appreciate in price much more exponentially and to a much higher degree than many people anticipate. In my eyes, today, I have not been more confident on what is happening in the XRP ledger ecosystem, what is happening for XRP. So does it concern me that XRP has lagged the market so far? Does it concern me that in the last couple of weeks, there's been tokens that have pumped more than XRP? Absolutely not, because when I look at what's being built, I have never been more confident that XRP is the best positioned cryptocurrency in the market right now, and therefore I'm just here sitting back and waiting until the future I know will play out eventually materializes. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. It really does mean so much. And for now, Mickle out.